Trying to read the inflation tea leaves can at times be a guessing game, though one near consensus among economists: there's multiple commodities applying upward pressure and uncertainty. Take the war in the Middle East, for example. There are concerns that could drive up the cost of living for Canadians.
How are you doing today?
For 3 years, inflation has been siphoning cash out of the wallets of Canadians. The cost to fill your cart with groceries feeling more expensive with each visit. While inflation held steady at 1.7% in May, the price at the grocery store increased by 3.3%. The cost of a new vehicle accelerated by 4.9%. Shelter costs, including rents and utility payments, also ticked up 3%.
Some of the so-called underlying measures of inflation, the core measures that the Bank of Canada looks at, they're still running around 3% on a yearly basis, and that's probably a bit outside the Bank of Canada's comfort zone.
The removal of the consumer carbon price at the pumps continues to drive down the price at gas stations annually, though the tentacles of the war in the Middle East are threatening to also hit the bank accounts of Canadians.
Well, any spike in oil prices inevitably leads to disruption in other markets.
Iranian officials have threatened to cut off access to the Strait of Hormuz, a key shipping route for oil and gas. The waterway, located between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman, is just 33 kilometers wide at its narrowest point, requiring oil tankers to pass through both Iranian and Omani territorial waters. Carrying 20 million barrels of oil through the strait every day, amounting to 20% of global production, this is the only way to ship crude from the oil-rich Persian Gulf to the rest of the world. Iran controls its northern side.
The price of oil could roughly double to 150. Well, this would lower growth further and raise inflation yet further.
Oil prices have come back down after spiking during the first few days of this conflict, though the weeks ahead will likely influence the Bank of Canada's next interest rate decision, scheduled for July 30th.